try these 5 things, a little manifestation tip for you guys to try these 5 things to manifest everything you want. Law of attraction. So this is going to be a quick video. This is going to be a quick video. Law of attraction for y'all that want to manifest quickly, or you might want to call it a hack. Okay, so try these 5 things, work on these 5 things, eliminate these 5 things, and you will be able to manifest everything you want, deserve, desire. So of course there's some more to the manifestation. There's ample videos out there. There's lots of different ways, and every different way to manifest for everybody is different. Okay, you got to find what method works for you. We've gone on these different methods and techniques. We've gone over several times, so make sure y'all take some notes. Okay, so to manifest these 5 things, this is just 5, but of course there could be more out there floating around, and there is more, but the ones that I feel are very, very important to your manifestation and getting them quickly, all right, is number 1, stop negative self-talk. Stop negative self-talk. The minute the little voice goes off in your head, you know, I don't like this. I don't like the way I look. I feel ugly. I feel fat. I feel bloated. Cut it off. Stop it immediately and go to an affirmation. I love myself. 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 If you just got to keep saying that until the negative self-talk go away, the voice go away, say that. You just got to hone in on one affirmation. You don't have to think of the long ones. Just like I said, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Because you're learning to reprogram yourself. That's a default. All right. Somebody could have told you something and it stuck and it grew roots. And now you're trying to break out of that habit, reprogram your mental. So if you got a negative self-talk, I don't like, I'm fat, I feel bloated, nothing fits right, stop it immediately. Number 1, stop it immediately. Because if you keep going, that's more you're going to manifest about not feeling good about yourself. So number 2, stop being around people, places, and things that bring your vibration down. That's the hard one. That's the hard one, because that means family, that means friends, that means besties, that means co-workers, that means neighbors, that means people, just anybody in general that soon you walk in, you're feeling good, and all of a sudden you talking, you're having a conversation, and all of a sudden, splat, you're down. You're like, how did the conversation get flipped? When I came in, I was feeling good. They just took your energy. They zapped you. So stop being around people, places, and things that lower your vibration, that lower your frequency, your feel-good energy, your happy energy. If you were happy in a place when you went in, you should be happy when you come out. If you're not happy when you come out, that's a red flag. That's a serious red flag. If you went in happy, you should come out happy. If you went in smiling, you should leave smiling. If you come in smiling and you leave pissed, that's a red flag, y'all. I don't know how to make it. I don't know how to make it any plainer than that. That's an automatic red flag. If you pick up the phone and you're happy to hear from somebody and you're good and you're telling them about your day, but you leave pissed off, you hang up the phone pissed off, red flag. That person is not for you. Let them go. Let go. So it doesn't matter if it's a phone call, if it's a text. Hey, how you doing? I'm just checking on you. Oh, well, I got this, and this. And they start offloading their problems. Red flag. Energy vampire. Emotional dumping. That is what you call emotional dumping. And we all do it because we get on those red boxes, pet peeves, and we just got to offload. But then you got to remember too, some people are not emotionally intelligent to handle the dumping. So you got to know if you're dumping, then know when you're dumping. And it's always followed by, I didn't mean to dump on you, because I do it. When I do it, I'm quick because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. It's like, I'm sorry to dump all that on you. You immediately apologize to the person because you're letting the person know, yeah, I know I just dumped on you, but I'm frustrated and I had to get it out. But y'all got to realize everybody is not emotional intelligence for you to get it out. Not your husband, not your wife, not your neighbor, not your friend. You got to know who that person that you can go to emotionally dump if you need to do it. Or write it out. Like we say, journal it out, dump it, mind dump, frustrated, just write it. But you got to know, because everybody is not emotionally equipped to handle it. And some people make a job out of it. Some people will take advantage of you out of it. Some people will do this shit on a regular, like too regular, okay? Too regular. Like that's all they got. Every time they call you is an issue, it's an issue, it's a problem, it's a problem, it's a problem. That's a problem. That's a red flag. That person is using you for that purpose only, and that's the only purpose you serve in that person's life. So y'all got to remember to disassociate with people like that, that always constantly dump. Okay, so beware of that and get away from those people, places, and situations that drain your energy and don't leave you with the same energy that you walked in. If your energy is not better than what you walked in, red flag. If it's less than what you walked in, red flag. Because you should feel good, or you should feel this. Excuse me. You should feel the same. So beware of that. Ooh, hiccup. That's a sign. That's a sign. Okay. Stop complaining. So no complaining. Limit the complaining. Try to limit it as quickly as possible, as soon as possible, as like be aware when you're complaining about something. Okay, just be aware of the complaining. No complaining. No complaining. No expecting, because you got to allow the universe to bring it to you how the universe needs to bring it to you in a perfect way. And if we're expecting a certain outcome, and say we want a soulmate and we think we're going to meet on Capitol Hill and we're going to get married and we're going to kiss under mistletoe, and then the universe going, no, you're going to be in Denver and you're going to be over here and you're going to be on this mountain and you're going to run into this person and y'all going to instantly fall in love, you're going to reject that one. So because you're expecting the way you planned it out in a fairy tale illusion, that's the way the universe is going to bring you the soulmate. Expecting and unexpected can be 50-50, all right, depending on how you're using the manifestation. But in that sense, you want the universe to bring, you just want to detail what the person, the aspects, the contributes, the attributes you want the person to have, the qualities you want the person to have, the morals, the character, the discipline you want the person to have. But then you got to leave how you run into the person or find the person. If you're a guy, how you find your wife, right? And the wife doesn't go looking for the husband. The husband go looking for the wife. The wife just being, okay? So if y'all not being, y'all out of line anyway. And if they're not searching and they're getting y'all to chase after them, they're out of line. So you got to know the difference, y'all, with The expecting part is kind of 50-50. And you'll learn as you do more affirmations, but expecting the result to be a certain way is what I'm talking about. Don't expect the result to be the way you want it to be, because the way you hook up or link up with the person might be a totally different, it might be a ball game. It might be a concert. It might be at the grocery store. You know, it might be in the line at 7-Eleven. I don't know, but I'm just saying it may not be that low of a vibration, but it may be different than what you expect is what I'm saying. So you got to be open to the universe bringing the person in the way the universe brings the person in. Because if you're expecting one outcome and you get another one, you're going to say, no, that's not my person. But in fact, that could be your person. This one cannot be your person. So you got to definitely know the difference between the expecting part. So no expecting, no complaining. And waiting is the big one, because y'all be like, I'm waiting. No, don't wait. Better yourself. Do something. Go back to school. Take a certificate class. Level up. Get a certificate. Get a degree. Go back to school. Go take a trade. No, you're not going to sit there and twiddle your thumb and say, I'm just waiting on my soulmate to get here. It's going to come here every day, but you're in the house every day. You're not outside. You're not being seen. So how can the person know where you stay? How can the right person know where you stay? You got to get out and about. So the waiting, I'm anticipating, I'm waiting. It's a catch-22 to that waiting and that expecting part of it. And it's hit and miss. And you're going to have to know when to use it and when not to use it, especially the expecting. I ain't so much worried about the waiting. The waiting is just you're working on yourself while you wait. So work on yourself while you wait, better yourself while you wait, research some stuff while you wait, so that it doesn't feel like it's you're waiting. That's the waiting part. Do something in that space so it doesn't seem like you're waiting. So it takes up that anticipation and, oh my God, the hopelessness and when they're going to come, and I wish they hurry up. It'll absorb that energy and turn it into something positive by y'all getting busy or staying busy, taking up an extra class, going to night school. If you find yourself drifting at night and wondering at night and wishing shoulda, woulda, coulda, take something up at night. Be safe, but do something that'll get your mind off of when is that person gonna come? I'm tired of going to bed alone. That kind of stuff. So again, but the expecting, like I said, is a 50-50. So be aware of how you're asking the universe. Be aware of how you're open, if you're open to receive from the universe. Be aware of the wishes, the hopes. I can't, I try. Those type of words are delay words. Those type of words will delay your affirmation quicker than anything. The negatives. So try to stay away from negatives when you're writing and journaling or when you're speaking affirmations. Stay away from the negatives. If it feels like a negative, damn it, it is a negative. If it feels like, damn, maybe I should reword that, reword it. So again, so that you don't get caught up and hang up your affirmations. So you don't get them caught up and then wonder like, the universe forsake me. I don't see why nothing coming in. It's because of that one little word that froze your affirmation in time until you go back and go, oh, I need to change this. I need to not say this. I need to do this instead. So everybody's different. Everybody's different, y'all. These are just pointers and they're all over the internet, but you got to play with it to see your quickest way to manifest, your slowest way to manifest, if this hack worked for you, if this hack doesn't work for you. So there's no one set hack for every single body. Okay, sometimes those different little short one-liners take months to manifest. But then you got a big one and it manifests like that. So it doesn't matter how beautiful you write it. It doesn't matter how short you write it. It doesn't matter how long you fucking write it. When you are open enough in the heart chakra to receive it with no resistance, universe, I'm just ready whenever you are. Bring in the abundance. Thank you. I love you. See, that was an affirmation straight off the dome. It was nothing resistant about it because I just said, I surrender. Whenever you're ready for the abundance to come in, I'm ready too. Let it flow. Let it go. And let that motherfucker grow. Them bars. Them bars. So again, that's what I'm talking about. So you got to be like that. You got to be able to spit an affirmation out like you do math. 1 + 1, 2. 2 + 2, 4. 3 + 3, 9. I'm just playing. It's 6. But you see what I'm saying? You got to be able to do that at the drop of a hat when things are not going your way. Because being agitated and angry. Well, I said 5 things, but I need to put the angry part in there. So that'd be number 6. And not be angry when you're manifesting. That's a very important one. To not do anything out of anger. Because when you do stuff out of anger, you're going to manifest it on that frequency. So it may backfire, meaning it may fall through, meaning it may not work out, meaning it might be a super delay, meaning you might get nothing. So never manifest when you know you're angry. When you know you're angry, don't go journaling like, oh, I want money, that you want something positive when you're angry feeling. Because remember, thinking and feeling has to add up. It has to equate to each other. It has to be together. It has to be in balance. So you can't be thinking I want money, but you're fucking angry at this person that cut you off. Because now that's counterproductive. That's not going to be productive for you. And it's going to give you the opposite. It's going to give you the low end of the stick. So that's why you don't do things in anger. That's why you don't do things when you're angry. That's why you don't yell and fuss and go back and forth when you're angry, because you say things you can't take back if a person heard it. But then you can always take back affirmation, yes. But then at the same time, it lowers your frequency. And that's if you catch it. If you catch it. So if you don't catch it, it's going to bring in that low frequency anyway. So you want to be able to offset that by not even doing it at all when you're angry. Don't do it out of vengeance. Don't do it out of anger. Because if you're doing something and you're pissed off, don't pick up your journal. You just transferred all that energy in that journal. Because remember, transformation. Energy is transformation. So you want positive atmosphere, sunshine, natural elements, natural light. You want abundance. You want to feel the sun, the warmth, or whatever, right? So you want to keep the vibration on the frequency as high as possible. Even in affirmations, you can listen to classical music, jazz, something that, you know, that don't have to have words. It don't have to have words. I love Boney James. So Boney James is always the saxophone. So Boney James is real good. It's mellow. It's encouraging. I feel words when I'm listening to him. I hum it and it lifts the vibration up. So Boney James is a good one to listen to because it's just it's just instrumental. You don't have to have words when you're trying to manifest. Classical, jazz, you know, R&B, or just the instrumental part or the acoustic part or something that is going to lift the vibration up. So remember that. Hopefully that helps. That's a quick 18 minutes. So that's some good things to try and get your manifestations going, your law of attraction going quick. Because if we're doing all these things, like we're angry, we're waiting around, we're complaining, why can't I have this, why I'm not lucky, why bad luck, why stuff always happen to me, and blah, 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 blase, blase, blase. The universe is going to look at you like, oh, you want some more then, huh? So let me give you all that some more until you get till you get with the program, right? Until you reprogram yourself to stop thinking like that. So again, no complaining, no expecting, no waiting, no angry don't do no affirmation or writing when you're fucking angry. Unless you're just dumping and you're just getting frustrated. That's a difference. But I'm saying with manifestations. And no negative self-talk. If you catch yourself, oh, I don't like this about myself, I feel ugly, oh, my hair is ugly, it's thin, I wish it was long, and stop, my hair is beautiful. I'm beautiful the way I am. I'm beautiful as I am. I love my hair. I love myself. I love my eyes. Just start stating the positive to stop the negative self-talk. And I don't know if people have explained that enough, because they always say, no negative self-talk, no negative self-talk, stop negative. People be like, what do you mean? What then how do I fix it? See, everybody telling y'all what not to do, but a lot of people don't tell y'all what to do. Like, what's the solution? It's always going to be write the prescription. Write a prescription for yourself. Write a plan of care for yourself. What is that? A positive affirmation to offset the negative, the thing that you don't want to manifest. Always go with a positive. A negative and a negative equals a negative. A positive and a positive equal to positive. But a negative can be overrode or override by a series of positives. So that's what weakens the negative. A series of positives coming at it like Neos, right? Oh, I'm getting hot. I cut the air down. So again, think of it that way. So if somebody say you're ugly, just say I'm beautiful. That's their shit. They feeling ugly today. That's not me. That's them. That's how they're feeling. Okay, I acknowledge that's how they're feeling. It's not me. Well, I hope they feel well. You see what I'm saying? Well, I hope they feel better. Hope you feel better. You know, I hope you feel better. Sorry you're having a bad day. I feel wonderful. I don't know about you. Start talking to yourself in a positive, because what they fucking digesting is on them. That has nothing to do with y'all, what another person is taking in. You can't control what another person is taking in. So you got to worry about what you're taking in, what you're chewing up, what you're swallowing, what you're letting digest. So again, if it doesn't fit, don't try to force it. If it doesn't fit, don't try to force it. If it's someone else's shit, don't take it. That's their shit, not your shit. And sometimes y'all got to tell yourself that. I tell y'all that all the time, ever since I heard it. When I heard it on TikTok, the man said, start telling people, saying to people or saying in your head or saying it out loud, that's their shit, not my shit. So you don't take on other people's shit. Okay? So I hope that kind of helps. But if you've been trying to manifest and shit ain't been happening, and you've been doing any of this, that's why it's not been happening. It's not the manifestations don't work. It's you might have been complaining about something. Man, I'm tired. Man, every time I turn around, I'm spending money. Man, all these bills. And that's complaining. Be grateful you have the bill. If you be grateful you have the bill, then Spirit will give you, or the universe will give you money to pay the bill. So you got to look at how you review bills, and don't count them as bills. These are my necessary living expenses. I am grateful I have a roof over my head. So now it's not a burden. So you release the burden. You release the stress of having to pay it, because you're looking at it from I'm grateful for a roof, rather than damn, I got to pay rent again. It rolls around again. See the difference? That's the difference. That's complaining. Okay, y'all get it? So you got to look at the bills like they're not bills. You got to look at them as I'm grateful I'm able to pay it. I'm grateful I have lights. I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful I'm stable. I'm grateful I'm safe. You got to look at it as a positive instead of negative, and that's what brings in all the abundance, because now you have more than enough. You have more than enough now, because there's no resistance, there's no rejection, there's no like feeling like it's a burden or it's a task, or it's like, God damn, like that, like you have lack. You're not feeling lack. You're appreciating. You're showing gratitude. Okay, in the way you change your attitude, and that's what the universe recognizes and will bring in your abundance even more. All right, so practicing gratitude, all right, will also help. So, greetings, UK. I just got out of a hot tub, and boy, Lord, I'm sweating. I cut the air down, cut off, and then I got hot because I got out that hot water. But then I thought about this I was going to do earlier, and I thought, you know what? It'll be a quick one. I can get out here and do it tonight, and I won't have to do it tomorrow. So I wanted y'all to have that affirmation video for manifestation. So I'm not long. Greetings, everybody. Once you've been married, you are not in a rush to remarry. Where'd all that come from? Oh, almost 40 years ago, and I do not want it to entertain my ops. There you go. Point blank period. Point blank period. That's right. That's right. Affirmations. Thank y'all. Like, beauty transcends from within and shines on the outside. That's right. It illuminates, it resonates, it radiates from the inside out. The sun, your glow should be from the inside out, not from the outside trying to penetrate in. That's a false light. The light shines from the heart chakra and radiates out. You know? So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. And that's it. All right. I just wanted y'all to have that little bit. Take it how it resonates. Leave the rest on the eyebrow. And I'm tired. I'm going to bed. And I'm motherfucking hot because I got this damn hat on my head. Because my hair is pulled back. Well, I took some of it out. So it's probably messed up now. So I'll see y'all later. Peace, love, and harmony. That's y'all video. Quickie, quickie, quickie. Bye now. Thank you, Frankie. Appreciate you. Peace, love, and harmony, everybody.